Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning into your weekly tarot. This is going to be a 4-card spread with some reversals as well as some clarifying cards using a different deck to have a look and see what's coming up, what messages are coming up for you for the week ahead in regards to love. So thank you for tuning in. I really do appreciate all your likes, shares, subscribes. It really does mean a lot. So a big thank you for doing that, Sag. If you would like a private reading with me, all the information that you need is below. I am currently accepting readings. Otherwise, let's jump into this weekly read and see what's coming up for the Sagittarians out there. Okay, so some of you may have an Aries or a Taurus who's coming up around you. 2 of the 4 cards represent Earth, so it could also be a Virgo or a Capricorn. And straight away, seeing these cards here, 5 of Swords, the Fool card, Sagittarius, you may be remorseful or regretful of some sort of action you may take this week when it comes to love. The Fool card doesn't think things through. Okay, he sort of jumps into things feeling a little bit uncertain. And the 5 of Swords, you may come to regret something that you say or something that you do to a person. Now, if this isn't you, it could be someone you're dealing with. So maybe their feelings are coming up in the reading, okay? The 5 of Swords, though, can be like a love triangulation. 3 people in the cards here. We've got 3 people here. So, Sagittarians, some of you may be involved with affairs or may have multiple options in love. It could be the past that is coming back in. And it can be a Taurus or an Aries who is one of these people that are coming up around you. But the Fool looks to the Hierophant sort of like he doesn't really know what he's getting himself involved with, because these are 2 very different classes, very different approaches. They're at very different stages, Sagittarius. So you may come to acknowledge this. You're not at the same level as someone else, or they're not at your level. And you may be feeling like, you know, normally the 10 of Pentacles is like building foundations, getting very serious, you know, building trust and consistency and having all of that around you. But this is reversed. So you may be thinking twice about someone or a connection. Maybe you're trying to pick up the pieces. But I think with the Hierophant, it's something that you see or that you're exposed to is going to make you feel this way. Let's have a look, Sag. What is it that's going to happen around you that's going to make you feel this way? Eight of Pentacles, 6 of Chalices, and the 10 of Wands. Okay, 8 of Pentacles is someone's lack of action. Someone's lack of action. 6 of Cups, someone really enjoying themselves. 10 of Wands, though, you're coming up as the Wands and you're the one carrying the burden here. You're the one carrying, if you can see, you're the one carrying the Wands here. This is you. So it could indicate that you're doing the hard work here and someone else is sort of coasting along. You're making a lot more effort than they are. And maybe this is what's making you feel this way. 6 of Chalices is normally like taking things lightly and not being too serious about things. So maybe it's someone that's just has a really blasé approach and it maybe isn't gelling with you anymore. Maybe their lack of seriousness, their lack of commitment. You know, the monks are very committed to the Hierophant. Whoever's got this approach, it's being noticed. It could be you or it could be someone you're dealing with. But as a result, you know, it's coming up as foolish behavior. And this is the difference that I was talking about, difference in approach. Someone's being quite traditional and doing things, you know, trying to attempt to get to certain milestones in the connection, whilst the other is sort of just like, let's just see what happens. There's no real commitment here. Or I don't know, maybe Sag, someone is putting a lot of pressure on you and it's you that sort of just wants to be a little bit more take it as it comes. And there could be some drop in communication because of that. Swords can represent insecurities, thought processes, attitudes, but that's sort of being dropped here. So it could cause like a dip in communication. Not necessarily a test. I don't think you're testing them, Sag, but there could be something that happens here. And it could be upsetting. We see people that are walking away. We see a figure that is quite emotional. So maybe it's you, Sagittarius. Maybe someone might ask you and be more serious on it, and you'll just say, no. You know, you might not take it too seriously, but really they could hang on that every word. So maybe it's your words that are going to leave this person quite emotional, and you may come to regret what you say here. So maybe there's a message here that be quite considerate of the way you're coming across, because these words, someone might cling to them very deeply, and it could upset them. It could also be, like I said, the past coming back in. What is this Five of Swords? What does that Five of Swords indicate? What's this? Is it a love triangulation? Is it a dip in communication? Seven of Chalices, the Empress, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, there's options here with the Two of Pentacles. Someone has options, or there's a lot of back and forth. It's being on the fence about something. Sagittarius, you might expose that you're sort of on the fence about a connection. And because of this, because you're sort of on the fence, you're not really one way or the other. You're just sort of sitting there in the middle going, yeah, okay, let's just see how it goes. Maybe you are in between two people. And for those that are juggling multiple lovers, maybe this is you sort of still on the fence. You haven't selected one. You know, you're just sort of going with it. The Empress is reversed. The Seven of Chalices is reversed. So there could be something said about attraction or lack of attraction with the Empress, but the Empress is a fertile energy, so growth and movement for the future, planning for the future, but something that you say could affect how someone sees you, the potential of you being in their future somehow. Words are important. I think with the Hierophant, there's a lot riding on this. I think there's someone here who has a very strong fondness or love or attraction towards you, but something that you say could really make them think differently about you, Sag. So I wonder how this will play out here for you, but I do hope this reading has been helpful, and of course, as always, I appreciate you viewing these videos. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, Sag, and we shall be connecting very soon, so take care and bye for now.